Welcome back to this episode 2 of the quest for the Black Pearl. If you follow with from the last time, our mission has now become that we are going to build our very own Black Pearl ship. And if you see here on the ship setup, we have obtained a few pieces from other ships we have sunk. So we're going to try and build our own shape of the dreaded Black Pearl. But we have set sail to get back home to the town island so we can recruit some more crew and have a little bit more of useful items. These different shops, they sell various items that you may need. And do remember that you need to feed your crew, you need some time to pay them. And it might also be good to upgrade the skills they have. You do that in the library, and we're going to have a quick look today at the library and see what items you can buy. I have seen different items being offered on different islands, so it might be worth exploring other islands than your main island. But in this episode, we're going back home to our safe haven because we aren't really that strong yet. And if you followed the first episode, you saw that we actually got our furry little behinds handed back to us by a single neutral enemy. Well, I wouldn't say enemy, it was a neutral encounter that kicked our behinds. But there are various items you can buy here, and I've noticed that bleeding is a working effect here, so it may be a good idea to buy at least one bandage so we can stop someone from bleeding to death. It will take a little while, but it is a good investment. So, we need to find out if there is anything we can buy, and I would say being a cook could be a good thing, so we're gonna buy these skills, and we have 273 coins, so let's head back to the tavern so we can see if we can get another crewmate. Obviously encounters become easier the more crewmates you have because it's sort of turn-based the way the action works, so you have your crew hitting and their crew hitting back. And it seems to be going on a timed loop, so if you are playing role-playing games, you understand how the turn sequence works. And obviously, the more you have hitting on a single target, the less time they will have to hit back. Alright, let's hire someone for 273. We could have had Lenny jobs if I had 5 more gold, but that was not going to happen. Scott Lemming. That's no good. There's no one here that I would hire. They all have really, really low skills. But let's hire a diver, Uworth. So, that seems good. And let's go in on the crew. So, Uworth is dumb as a bag of bricks. Well, that's not sounding very good. But we have some really fantastic perks here. His basic attack and he's gifted. So he's getting an extra training point per level. That's always good. But he has neither strength, vitality, nor intelligence. So we need to build him up from the ground. Well, that seems good enough. Let's send all the crew to the boat and be out on plunder mission. Because we need to find more materials to build our boat. So, as they are getting onto the boat, let's see how much experience we have. We have a lot of information here, so let's put vitality up to 20. That should hopefully give enough hit points to survive a few encounters. Agility to 20, that means that we should have some upgrade of something. I think they work at intervals of 10, but I've seen that they sometimes have various reaction. That sometimes you get vitality increasing at 15 and you get the +1 at that. So I think there might be some data and information behind the scenes that can't really be seen from our point of view. But do pay attention and do experiment with this a little bit as you go along. But we are... well, let's increase the strength so we hopefully do a little bit more damage. Can always be good. And we have 6 points here, so let's see if we can't teach this sea dog something. We need 10 points to do the cooking. So, I think he has a lot of vitality, so he might actually be a good survivor. Let's up that to this. We have 3 points left. Go with luck to 15. And let's increase some intelligence. It's always good to have a smart crew, but don't let them think too much. Let's up the vitality on this poor little bugger so he has at least a chance of surviving his first pirate battle. Alright, the crew is coming here. So left click to control the captain and right click to control your crew. Morale looks fine. And we need to obtain a few training points. We need to obtain more materials so we can build a bigger and more impressive ship. So we have an encounter this way, but I know we had encounters this way as well. So we're going to go directly, even though we can't really see what is there. If you do upgrade the, I think it's the map reading skill, you will be able to see a little bit further out. But at the time being, we've already explored the area, so I know that this is supposed to be a Danger 1 hostile encounter. And we will save one turn by going diagonally instead of going left and then going down one. So, save game, and we've noticed that this can be kind of important. And as I told you about the time delay, or the time passing up in the right hand corner, make sure you time it sort of good. So toward the higher end, so when you're at 75% when you're traveling further distance, try to move your crew toward the front of the ship, because that makes boarding the enemy ships a lot easier. And we're of course going to interact with hostile encounter. And as you can see, there they are, easily accessible, and you get the group crewed up and clumped up, what makes them attack the same guys quickly. Because if you had sent only one, and these two guys would have attacked, you would obviously have been at a disadvantage. So, let's pause here because I saw that the health bar were quite low. You can do this during battles. So you go in and you can have a quick overview. It seems, however, that I am at advantage here. That my crew is healing up quite well. Worth is at 62%, my captain is at 90%, and Franklin is at 67%. So we're quite safe. I think we will win this without having to do anything really difficult. So let's send the crew home, and I can see that this looks like some kind of bottle here. So hopefully we picked up something nice. We'll want 1 whiskey, it said down there on the loot. So I can't see anything to interact with, so let's send the captain home and sink the ship. Now remember to do this, click plunder, and then you can look at the right hand side in the bottom corner to see what it is that you will get from sinking ship. So 2 wood block, 3 deck walls, and 110 gold. That was a nice haul, actually. So, let's move on. World map, and let's do a Danger 2 encounter. Question. Danger 2, neutral or hostile? Let's do a Danger 2 encounter. Hostile one. We need a little bit of gold, so we're going to build a big ship, and we need a crew that can man it. And this is where the big management bit comes in this game, that you need to make sure that you have people to clean, cook, repair the ship. You even need people to heal your pirates, because they do take damage, and they can bleed, and they can bleed for a long, long time. So let's get into battle here, and hopefully this is not going to be too tough. Oh, there's a big ship. I actually think you can commandeer a ship, so yes, capture ship. We can do that, and this ship is obviously bigger than our ship, which means that we don't have to build it. We already have a pre-built ship. We can make this more impressive. Oh, there we go. Let's keep all the crew here. And let's send the crew over to this side so I can see. Yep, there was a chest here, so remember to open the chest. And we got some gold, grindstone, sugar cube, more gold, bottle of rum, and a grindstone. There are 2 types of grindstones. I will go into this in the next episode, how weapons and attacking works. But for the time being, we have found a nice decent ship. Obviously the right hand ship is a little bit bigger. But let's see if we can't do one thing. Ship setup. Go in on food. Remember to take this back. Curses. Curses and wander the planks. We couldn't take that one up. Well, we'll have to sacrifice that and head back home so we can buy some more food. So, let's go up here, Captain. I can see they're blinking some gold. And it can sometimes be difficult to see where gold is on the deck of enemy ships. What was that? Hey! I think I like you, Worth. They're interacting. Well, we're capturing the ship. So, here's the ship. There's our ship now, and we got our little color, and we already have the nice black tone, so obviously we can start building up the Black Pearl. Alright, let's do one more battle, and obviously Danger 1 will not yield as much profit, but at least we know we will survive. And every little bit we get means that we get more gold, we can start prepping and building the bigger and better ship. And of course, it means that we are one step closer to building the Black Pearl. So, hostile encounter, interact. Now, if you paid attention, you saw that I didn't have time to move all of them to the front of the ship. Remember this when you attack an enemy vessel. Send your crewmates in first. You can lead from the front, as I said earlier, but send your crewmates in first, because if you have a hard-hitting guy, you might actually get your captain knocked off into the ocean. I've seen that happen. It's not happened to me. Right, here we go. So, one attack, two attack. And here comes the captain. So you see there's a little bit of knockback effect there. And if you have built your boat like this, so you have the edges, you see that they get caught on them, so they're not obviously being knocked out on the ship. But the first model I built on my boat, you saw there was just a raft. There were no edges to hold up to the... Ow! Did my captain? Nope. So, I'm going to do like this. I'm sending these guys off. And we didn't have much coins. Go there, Captain. Come on, Captain. Did you pick it up? Yep. Yeah. And so, yes, where was I? Yeah. The raft I had built, as you noticed, didn't have these edges, so you could easily have been knocked off should we have been boarded. Well, this looks like it's a good time to round off this episode. I will be heading to an island and get ready to go home. Actually, no. Let's make a dangerous encounter and see how well this works. We have a little bit more time. Let's make this as interesting as possible, because the idea is to have the big Black Pearl and make sure that we... Wait, oh, they're complaining about food. I know that if you're on your ship, you can place food. Can eat unprepared, so we need one fruit. I am hoping that someone will use that. So, I have been a bad captain. Someone's running. Captain took the food. Captain stole the food. I guess it's the captain's right. Alright, so here we go. Send them in. Attack. Forward. And hopefully we'll get some food from this. They seem to have a little bit of food on board. And also, they seem to be hitting a little bit hard. Oh, that's me again. Oh, there is one trouble there. Let's pause this. My crew... Franklin looks to be in trouble. This is not good, Franklin. Not good at all. And keep an eye out on what you do get in your inventory. These are the things that the captain picks up. So you can see you can get whiskey, stops bleeding, kaboom, on death explodes. Well, that might not be good. Teach how to cook, grindstone. Oh, a sugar cube. We can restore 15 life points. That just saved our guy. But we didn't have much in terms of healing. So these are items you can actually buy when you're at your home island. But let's get back to the battle. We managed to heal him up, and we should be safe now. So, last you scallywag. And it's just one left there. There we go. So, let's see. Food. I hope food. They're very, very, very hungry. So, next rum is on me. Well, let's get home then. Now, the morale is obviously dropping on the more hungry person there. So, let's get to town. We got tons of cool stuff, so let's head to town. And we're going to build the ship up next time. So, we have distance 4, and hopefully these guys won't do a mutiny because they're hungry. So, save game and move forward. So, we're heading back to home base again. And there is not much we can do. We're going to check a little bit on the hunger and talk a little bit more about attacking and weapons in the future. So we're gonna upgrade these stuff a little bit. So, remember to hit subscribe, like, share, comments, give me feedback, and do tell me what you think of these episodes. And remember to share this with your friends. I know I'm saying it a lot, but it really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Bye for Bane. Until next time, peace out.